I am going to discuss about the top 10 tips for the first year computer science engineering students. Every student who enter into their college will have the big dream to complete the graduation. One of the main reasons that they won't focus much in the initial days is that they don't know what they need to do while studying their courses. College days are the best days for everyone's life, and first year is the most important time for turning your career what you want to pursue. Even if you just give 2 or 3 hours for improving your skills, you will get into a different level in a year. Let's see different tips which you must focus is. First one is work on typing speed. First and foremost thing that should improve is typing speed. From now onwards, you want to work with the computers from starting from first year of computer science and engineer. You will be wasting a lot of time in comparing others if you don't have typing speed. So you have to improve your typing speed, and you have to learn according to the college curriculum. For example, whenever some students think that they like to have data structures and algorithm subject in second year, they are going to learn it in the second year as well as syllabus curriculum, and they don't need to worry about the subject right now before coming to that second year. Before learning data structures and algorithms, they should learn at least one of the programming languages to implement data structures and algorithms subject. So based upon the college curriculum, at least one course must be followed by another course. So there are certain prerequisites for one course they should learn. For example, database management system prerequisite is data structures. You should know how the data will be arranged internally into the database. So for that database management system, prerequisite is data structure. Similarly, each and every course will have certain prerequisite before learning that particular course. So each and every university or each and every autonomous college or whatever colleges will have their course curriculum independently. So you should learn according to the course curriculum. Next one is work on your communication and writing skills. The student don't work on their communication skills will lose their opportunity of being selected for internships and other programs. You should start working on your communication skills and writing skills from first year onwards, so that you will be more confident for interviews and you can express yourself properly. You can start preparing in events which are arranged in your college and look forward to speak and express yourself and make your presence to improve your communication skills and increase the networks which can help you better. You can also make some videos, talk in front of the mirror and participate in group discussions and improve your communication skills and as well as body language also. For improving your writing skills, you can start writing your own blogs or articles and small stories, etc. It is one of the good way to share your knowledge with others while learning. And next important thing is you have to make certain projects. Whatever coding you have learned or whatever subjects you have learned, you have to implement it by using certain language and implement it in the form of projects. The projects provide a wonderful way to learn anything and they enrich your resume. So you should make always some certain mini projects while learning any language or any new skills. You will start understanding your use case properly and problem solving skills you should develop and make something on your own. You should also need certain good projects for while applying different jobs that will also help you having certain knowledge on particular area. So after knowing the basics, you should start working on some real-time projects which are needed for our society. You can also collaborate with other developers or work on open source projects such as which you will learn from Git or GitHub, etc. And big projects can be developed for real world ultimately. Some students also start learning while contributing their open source software programs, etc. And this will also increase credibility of your resume, as well as you will gain knowledge and wonderful experience will also be developed. Next, you have to apply for good internships. Many students don't apply for internships thinking that they don't have enough skills, and you don't need to know everything before applying for internships. You are going to learn a lot of good things while doing an internship. From these internships, you are going to stand you out while applying jobs later. Some first year students do not apply for internships, but they don't understand which is good for them. Even though they don't have interest in making marketing jobs, they can apply for different kind of internships thinking that they will get good certificate. But you don't understand, when you are applying jobs, you have to showcase relevant experience on particular area which you want to work. If you are not getting any good internships, then you should work on your skills instead of applying this kind of irrelevant internships. So relevant internship is must, or if you want to work in machine learning, or for example cloud, or any data science, that particular area you have to select your internship area where you want to work, or if you want to attend an interview. Next, you have to use competitive websites for different knowledge on programming skills, or whatever skills you want to make clear of your different topics, and you have to clear particular rounds for interviews, technical rounds, etc. You have to get knowledge of how the questions will be asked. For that, there will be for that competitive exams, etc. For further studies or job interviews, etc. They will be useful. So next, you have to be aware of good program. All the programs will be, especially for the college students, will be really beneficial for using different competitive websites. There are so many programs going on just for participation in different areas of different programming languages, etc. Don't give priority to certificates. So if you are getting a certificates of any course and competitive exams you applied for, then it is good, but you should know taking part in some competitive websites or webinar just for the sake of certification. Some students put a certification section in their resume, but still it is always better to put some good projects made by those skills you mention in the resume, rather than the certification of courses from where you learn from those skills. Even many companies ignore those certification sections most of the time. Don't try to learn all the languages in one go. Initially, you should be focusing on one language at a time. Ultimately, you are comfortable with that particular language and go to the next language. What are the drawbacks of previous language? You have to overcome it in another language, etc. You have to learn in this process. Don't try to learn all the languages in one go. It is hard to switch to another language if you are good at one. It is not hard to switch to another language. So for this, you have to, even though you just need one language to clear the coding round of any company. They want to see your problem solving skills, not your memorization power. First you have to remember it. Last thing is, avoid last minute studying. Most of the students will start last minute studying. Means before the exam they will they will start their studying process and start working on the projects, etc. in the last minute. So it is most important thing to be avoided. You will not remember most of the content when you start last minute studying before the exam. I hope this top 10 tips for computer science engineering students is useful for all. Thank you.